Oh, man. What kind of asshole puts a countdown at the beginning of a live stream? Oh. What's up, everybody? Trinity here. Welcome back to the Trailer Park Live right here on the 2nd Street Marvel, where we're coming at you live every single Friday night at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or shortly thereafter. Typically shortly thereafter. You know what? There's been a couple times lately where I have failed the viewers of this show and we have not gone like a couple of times here recently. Here on Friday nights. It's happened a couple times recently. I'm sorry. Broke tradition. You know how many shows that we did straight of the Trailer Park Live before we ever took a break? I mean, we had a couple shows. Like one time I remember it was a little over a year ago. I was coming back from vacation. I want to say that was at the beginning of last year when I was coming back from Seattle. Wasn't it at the beginning of last year? Coming back from Seattle. On vacation, might have been, I'm pretty sure it was this year. Or it was last year. It might have been the year before. Was it last year? Might have been. And I missed that Friday because we were traveling back and it took a little bit longer than we thought and we were late, but we're here. We've missed a couple shows recently. Hey, what can I say? Sometimes life happens, right? Sometimes life happens. But thank you all so much for being here today. I hope you all had a very good Thanksgiving. I hope you're all having a very good Friday. Hopefully you had a good Friday of color. And yeah, let me know what you guys what you guys want to talk about down in the comments below. Now, if this is your first time here, what I typically do is I start off by talking about some of the comic books that I pulled for the week. And then I get in and interact with you all in the live chats, just talking about stuff that has kind of happened throughout the weekend. You know, this week would be no different except for the fact that I didn't really get any comics this week. Mostly because over at my local comic book shop, they got in the DC books, they got in the Marvel books. But the other books, the Diamond books, they just didn't show up. They were supposed to be on UPS. They were supposed to be arriving on Tuesday. They usually arrive on Tuesdays. So on Tuesday, got pushed back to Wednesday. Whatever reason, Wednesday afternoon, we go in. And they're still not there. Obviously, yesterday was Thanksgiving. I go into the shop this afternoon, and I go to the shop. I think it was 2 o'clock this afternoon. 2 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 5 p.m. for all you East Coasters. I went into the shop, and UPS still hasn't been there. Yeah, UPS still hadn't been there. So I'm not sure what's going on. I told the guys at the shop, I'm like, do I need to I think I know a couple people at UPS. Do I need to make some phone calls? Because I can if I need to. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for being here. Let me see. I feel like it could just be. It's probably just my light altogether. It probably has nothing to do with how it doesn't have nothing to do with that, does it? It doesn't have anything to do with that. It's the fact that the light's over here. Yeah, the light's right above my head. We're gonna have to move back a little bit. We're gonna have to move back an inch or two. Thank you all so much for being here. Smash that like button. But yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is I don't have any comic books to talk about this week. Not any brand new comic books to talk about this week that I've read or anything. No new comic book day. No new comic book day. And you know what? You know, honestly, who should be more worried about that than anything? I guarantee you, the guys at my both of my local comic book shops, I guarantee you, both of these shops, both of the owners, they're worried about it. They're like, "Hey, dude, like I need comics to sell to my customers, right?" I guarantee you. But you know who should be more upset about books not being delivered on time to shops? You know who should be even more upset about that? I mean, not only the publishers, but the distributors. The distributors should be absolutely pissed. It should be on the like. Honestly, I think they should do a better job. I would think they would want to do a better job of making sure that their customers get their books in a timely fashion to when us comic book readers are used to getting our comic books. I would think that the distributor would be worried about that because let's say, there's some shops that aren't on the up and up quite like my shops are. Let's say there's a shop that, hey, man, that one week late books. I mean, hey, that might be the end of their shop. I mean, if you get on Twitter, that's how some of them will make it sound. I'm sure, like dude, like my books come late, like my shop might close. My shop might close because my books came late. I can't do business. And believe me, when I say I'm a small business owner, I fucking get that. I get that. You need your shit to be. Imagine if you were. No. Not going there. Anyway, but imagine if you didn't have the product that you were supposed to have there for your customers when they're expecting it. You're expecting your new comic book books on Wednesday. Even if you get there on Friday, maybe you're used to get it. Maybe you go on Friday after work, but I can guarantee you one thing. If I'm there on Friday at 2 p.m., by the time you got off work at 5 p.m., them books weren't there and ready for you to buy at the shop. Who should be worried about that? The distributor. Because soon, the shops, if they have no, if they're consistently getting getting shorter, getting bad service and all that stuff, eventually what's going to happen is that's going to affect them, and that affects you, the distributor. Right? That affects you as the distributor. You don't want those kind of things going on. You should be doing your absolute best to make sure that your customers are getting their shit on time. If it was me, I'd be worried about it. Like, hey, okay, we got to find a better shipper. Who do we need to find to ship these goddamn books out so we can have them on time to people? Like, I need them on time to people. I can't have them be late. I just can't have them be late. I can't really have any excuses. Now, I know occasionally some things do actually come up with some of these shippers and stuff like that. UPS, FedEx, a lot of these places legitimately get busy, really busy, and backed up during holidays and stuff like that. I get it. There's other shippers out there. There's other places you can go through. There is, okay? There is. Plain and simple, there is. And there's other ways you could maybe even ship it faster. You could even ship it fast. You could do the overnight air thing. You could do all those different. And I know it costs more. It costs more. Yes, it does. I know. I get it. And I know. You know what? That cost would probably be more on the shops more so than the distributor as far as the shipping side of it. But as the distributor, if it was me, I'd be more worried about that. I'd be worried about that service to my customers and making sure that they got their books on time, making sure that they are kind of on the up and up as far as being able to have new fresh books in every single week to sell to their customers. And I will tell you, I was in my local comic book shop today talking to the owner of my local comic book shop. And one of the things he said, it's so funny. You hear all these dipshits online that they all got fucking something else to say, right? They've all got bad shit to say. Diamond was so terrible. They got a fucking monopoly. All this bullshit. You know what? My local comic book shop, he even says sure, they kind of had a monopoly, but you know what? It worked. They were good at what they did. And all this stuff. It was nice. It was easy. It was convenient. You just had one order form and that was it. And their service was always really good with us. And now I've got to place 3 different orders from 3 different places to even get books in my shop every single week. Now, I know it's honestly it's probably not any more work. You're ordering the same amount of books. You're ordering, DC, Marvel. You're doing all the same shit. But he even said it was so much easier to just go to the one place. They were always good at what they did. Their service was always good and all of these good things. He doesn't really have anything bad to say about them. Now, I will say, for instance, that perhaps my local comic book shop he might be a little bit different than a lot of the other local comic book shops out there as well. Because he goes and when he used to have to go pick up his shipments on Wednesdays, right? He'd go pick up their shipments on actually I think they went down on Tuesday mornings. They'd go pick up the shipments of new comic books. A lot of them would go to the shipper and where they're dropping them off and pick up their shit and then drive back to their respective shops. I think he went to Carson for that. So thing is he would go there, meet with other shop owners and stuff like that. And I'm sure you hear this story online if you get on and talk to some of these shops as well too. Is he said that he's like I'd never have any problems. Like as soon as my books come in, I got the money. Bam, it's paid. I pay him. Where you always hear all these stories. But when all this stuff, especially last year when all this stuff was going down after the Diamond shutdowns, and seemed like Diamond was in trouble, and everybody talking about like oh the Jeppies, they were really nice, they'd always hook it up, do what they could to help the shops out, if they had problems making their their payments for their books or whatever, they'd give them extensions and whatnot and kind of hook them up so they still had kind of honestly it sounds like it honestly sounds like a bad deal with a drug dealer, but the point being like you don't want to get your shit fronted anyway, but the point being is that they would do a lot of stuff like that. And to me, that right there, saying that a lot of these shops and everything look to them, like hey, they were always really nice. I'd hook it up, for like that just means to me, you're not paying your bills and paying your shit. Now, I would expect that you might not get as good a service if you're not always caught up on your bills, but that shouldn't be any reason not to if you're a place like that distributing books. But my LCS, like I said, always on the up and up. Said things have always been good. As a matter of fact, but again, my local comic book shop could be one of those anomalies too, because he's even said in the past, like what do you say, 25 years he's been in business. These past handful of 5-6 years have been even busier in his shop than ever. Just business is doing better and better with the passing years. But you get online and that's not the story you hear. I mean, some people are saying these kinds of things for their own because they have their own agenda that they're trying to push. But there are other shops out there that maybe they just have excuses for whatever reasons. Maybe their shop isn't being as successful or getting the sales that they used to get. But all I can say is my local comic book shop, really great shop, has never really had any issues. We got, like I said, we got the problem this week, and it sucks. It sucks. I'm sure I'll go to the shop tomorrow, and they'll have in the books and everything. If I can finally get some books read, and we can talk about some comic books that came out this week. But we're not there yet. We're not there yet. I want to thank you all so much for being here. Say thank you to my man, Lord Veedo, with a $5 super chat that says, riddle me this, what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? You get me. That's what you get. My mother and father, they had me. This is what you get. This is what you get when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. You get Trinity. That's right. Thank you, Lord Veedo, my man, you son of a bitch, with another $5 super chat. Thank you very much for that. Now let's get in here into the live chat, see who all we have here in the building. I see, come on. All right, I see we've got Sozu Sozin. How are you doing, my man? Tim's talking the building as well as Wookiee Supremacy. LB from the Lonely Banter. What is up, my man? We need to get together again soon, man. 21 in an hour, 21 in an hour and 40 minutes. Oh, nice. All right. Well, happy birthday, Sozu Sozin. Happy 21st birthday. God, where was it? Like, I think I was still back home when I turned 21. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I was. I was still living back home when I turned 21. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, I completely forgot. Oh, son of a. Dang it. Oh well. Oh well. Damn. I don't know what I was thinking. Should have had that. Should have had that going the whole time. Anyway, so yeah, let's see who else we got here. We got my man Lord Veedo in the building again. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. We got Chris from Chaos and Comics in the building. My man RC Scott is here as well. What is up? I like the haircut. What haircut? What are you talking about? My haircut? Oh, my haircut? Yeah, I trimmed up a little. I trimmed up a little this morning. Yeah, I need to shave. I need to shave. How are you doing, Chris? I hope all's going well. We need to get together again one of these days soon too, man. We need to get together one of these days soon too, man. You need to enable alerts so I can cut you off with donate. They should be on. That's what I'm not getting. You know what? Here, let me do this. It's probably for whatever reason it's probably just not. Sometimes you gotta. All right. Sometimes you gotta. Come on. Come on. Oh, you know, I wonder. No? There's not, it's not on top of, nothing's on top of it either. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, but you should be able to see them, man. I don't know what's up with that, but you're right. It's not looking like it's like, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. 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 Okay, let's see if this is gonna go through now. See if it's gonna go through. There we go. I don't know, like I don't know why it's not doing it. I don't know why it wouldn't show the alert on there. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it should have been on though. You know what's funny is though, Streamlabs has been acting a little bit funny lately, so I won't confess. You know, to know a whole lot about what they've got going on, but yeah. Now with 3 minutes, can we talk about Ghostbusters? I just saw 3/4 of the movie. Nice. You know what? I haven't seen it yet. I haven't watched Ghostbusters Afterlife yet. I haven't seen it. I've been hearing mixed reviews. I've heard from some people that they've liked it and really enjoyed it. I've heard other reviewers like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, only 3/4. Yeah, oh man, friend's kid got sick and I had to take care of her halfway through the movie. No, that sucks. Talk more about that drug dealers. That's funny. RC Scott says Avatar is just dancing with wolves, but with Smurfs. Yeah, dancing with Smurfs. Oh damn, that made me feel better hearing you say you were still at home at 21. I'm missing. Oh no. I was back home. I was living back home where I'm from. I moved out of my parents' house. God, I want to say I was 16. I might have been 17 when I moved out of my parents' house. Yeah. I was gonna say I was like 16 or 17 when I moved out of my parents' house. Yeah, that was it's been a while. And like I think I moved back in with them a couple of times, like short times here and there. But yeah, for the most part I've been moved out since I was like 16, 17 years old. When I moved out, it was probably like 17. I think it was closer to 17 years old. But yeah. But yeah, believe me, 21. Like, dude, there's still plenty of people at their parents' house at that time. If I have my ways, my children will be as well. If they're not going to school somewhere, you know, going to college, you know, or anything like that, they're more than welcome to be here as long as they're not just sitting here being bums and shit. Like, you know, they got jobs or they're entrepreneurs. They're doing something. Absolutely, they're more than welcome to be here. Yeah. But nah, you're all good, man. That's not too bad, believe me. Lucas Texvenger, my man, what is up? Are you having another long night? Another night at work? Yeah, fellow Tech. Okay, you down in Texas as well, Sozu? All right. King James 74, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a very good day as well. Hope you're having a hope you had a great Thanksgiving as well. Dude, stay at your parents' house as long as you can and save money to buy your own place. Biggest mistake is renting. Yeah, absolutely. If you can do, you know what? Honestly, that really actually kind of depends. It kind of depends on who you're talking to when it comes to the whole renting situation. Depending on what your situation is, I've heard some people say like, dude, I wouldn't, hell no buying. just rent. If you own a place and rent it out and rent a place out. Like I've heard different things, but me myself, I'd rather be a homeowner and do all that. But then again, I mean, I guess if you look up what a mortgage is, I mean, it's kind of yeah. There's no winning. There is no winning. Yeah. All right. Oh, dang. Actually off tonight, man. All right. All right. Good deal. Good deal. Where's Mike Porter at? I hate the stigma around living at your parents' house. It's so dumb. So many people live with their parents. Yeah, it's not that bad. Look, there's a difference between living at your parents' house and being a bum, a loser, somebody with no ambition, and just all that kind of stuff. And look, maybe you're that. Maybe you're that. Look, and I'll tell you, look, that's not so bad neither. At 21, look, you're still a kid at 21. Believe me, when I was 21, thought I was an adult, all the bullshit, you're an adult, but look, you're still growing up, you're still forming and all these kinds of things. Like, dude, like, you're still pretty much a kid. You're very young. You have time. And if you're not in a position where if you're not in a position where it's financially viable for you to be out on your own and all that stuff, it's probably not the worst thing in the world for you to be there. Now, again, it kind of depends on where you're at in your life. Again, if you're just just a bum loser, not doing anything with no ambition, that's one thing. Maybe your parents like that and they tolerate it. Maybe they do, but for the most part, it's really not a bad thing. A lot of things, even when I was younger, even the way it is, like, that's kind of the thinking about the title of the video is like, that's one of the things in my life that I did anyway. Like, I did all this shit young. I was working. I bought my first car at 15. I was paying the insurance, car payment, and all that bullshit. Like I said, I ended up moving out. I want to say it was probably closer to 17. And then I moved clear across the country when I want to say I was 20. I might have been just 22. I would have been 22, right around 22 when I moved out here. When my parents helped me move out here to California, they put all my shit on a trailer and they drove me out and shit. But I pretty much left home at that age as well. But I mean, there's stigmas about it, but it really depends on who you're talking about and what it is, man. Like, people have high expectations and stuff. I know it's funny too. I hear, like, I'm not sure if you watch Abba and Preach. They do a lot of these commentary videos and shit, talking about just like different videos, things going on out there in the world. But I will say one of the things a lot of people do is have high expectations of others, even while having high expectations of themselves and stuff. And people feel they deserve better, but there's a lot of people who get into financial straits, dire straits, and things like that because of all that stuff, trying to keeping up with the Joneses, or trying to do all these different things. Look, man, take your time, figure out what you're going to do, find some direction in life. And I'll tell you one thing, that's one thing for sure. A lot of people, young people, especially in their teens, going into their 20s, even on into their 30s, really have a big problem with, is knowing what to do with their life, right? What do you want to do with your life? Do you even know? Like, answer me seriously in the comments, Sozu, if you're still here. Do you even know what you want to do with your life? Did you go to college? Anything like that? What do you want to do with your life? There's plenty of people out there who do even go to college, who even get out of fucking college, graduate college and all that shit. They get out of college, they still are kind of directionless. They have, they have their ambition, they have all these things that they've said, they got the schooling and all this bullshit, but they still don't know what to do with their lives. Right? Still don't know what to do with their lives. You can see that if you get online a lot of the times, if you get on the Twitters, the Facebooks of the world and things like that. You can really you can you see that if you look close enough and you look at the things going on. If you look at the things going on there, a lot of people don't really have the direction and stuff like that, and that's okay. Even while I was out, even when I was in my 20s, I like I said, moved out here to Southern California, halfway across the country from my parents and everything, and I was still directionless. Fuck, I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do. I ended up living out here for, I want to say about a year. Then I lost my job. I went back home to visit for a couple weeks. I had all my shit here and I was getting ready to come back. Well, ended up catching, from some shit from the past, ended up catching a case, became a felon, ended up getting back here and ended up getting a job and everything was all good. I ended up getting a job. I was a felon, got a job. It was all good. I pretty much made a career. I worked at that fucking job for years and did a very good job there. Was very successful there. Pretty much led me to where I am in my life right now. But the thing is, like, I was directionless. I didn't know what the fuck to do. You know what? And most people don't. And most people would never admit some shit like that. But like, I moved out here. Like my friends, they're musicians and shit. You know, we all had kind of ambitions. Like, hey, let's do some band stuff. Let's do some acting. Let's do these different things. Well, reality is, I still had to have a fucking job to pay bills, and so I was doing that. And the thing is like getting out there. So what do you do? What do you do in the meantime? You're going to work. You're paying bills. You're buying shit. You're doing shit. Yeah, what are you doing? You're partying, you're drinking, you're smoking, you're doing whatever it is that you do to fit your fancy. You're going out to the club, you know, you're doing whatever you can to get some stinky pinky. You know, you're doing all those different things, right? You don't know, like, what direction, what is that? What are you doing? Just socialize, just being a socialite? Like, you know, like, that's it? Just, you know, like, what are you doing? People who even go to school, like I said, they go to school to get education and stuff. They do the same shit. They just spend a lot more money doing it. And they get an education at the same time and maybe get a good job. But the point being is a lot of people end up being directionless, don't really know. And that's why, you know, it's funny too, because I was sitting there thinking about just a lot of shit here over these past couple days, the past few days, thinking about a lot of stuff like what the fuck? Like, you know, what do you do with your life? Right? Now, I can tell you one thing. I get online and I see a lot of people, you know, I can see what they do with their lives. Their life is consumed with some pretty ridiculous stuff, to which I would say, you know, get a fucking life. But that's not always necessarily, you know, exactly, you know, the case. You know, maybe they're just trying to make it as tabloid journalists on YouTube and Twitter. I don't know. But Felicity Poobell with a 5-month digital copy member says, hope everyone had an excellent Thanksgiving. I hope you did as well. Felicity Poobell, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate that. Appreciate your membership. Appreciate all of the Myrtle Maniacs, all of the channel members. Thank you guys so much. I did a video yesterday. It was on the community channel or on the community wall here on the channel. Go check it out. We did a video, just a little live stream here yesterday morning as me and the kids were putting together. Oh, you guys can see them right there still. We're putting together those right there. All the gift baskets and stuff that from our customers. Yeah, we made all those on yeah, we made all those the other day. We made all those on yesterday on the stream. We were streaming. We were talking to everybody. Yeah. Lucas was there. But yes, thank you so much, Felicity Poobell. Again, I greatly appreciate you being one of the channel members, and shout out to all the Myrtle Maniacs. Yeah, slinging my nuts, man. Hell yeah, dude. And yeah, like you guys know, like I've kind of, you know, over the past 10 weeks, I've been injured and everything after getting hit on my bike. I haven't really been able to work. And I had like these past like 3 weeks, I've been going out and seeing a little bit of people, not like much, just because like even with my back, it's still like getting more active and like being up all day. It's affecting my back, and the fact that it's just building the muscles and everything back up there as well, and just getting back up to strength, getting my strength back and everything has been somewhat of a challenge, you know, because I'm not trying to go all in or anything like that. I want to make sure that I end up healing properly and everything. And I got an appointment, I think, here next week for more to go see the doctor and everything. But now, and so, you know what? And even speaking about this, kind of goes into what I was talking about as well as far as direction and growing up and knowing what you want to do with your life. Like when I was a kid growing up, like one of the things I caught a case for was like one of the things I was doing when I was back home was I was an entrepreneur, right? I was an entrepreneur in my own rights. And I did what I could to make money when I was a kid, when I was younger. You know what I mean? Like sometimes there were a couple times where I was in between jobs and I had to make money, and no, I wasn't fucking mowing lawns. And not that that's not that that's below me. But I can guarantee you probably want somebody else cutting your lawn, not me, but taking care of your shit. Well, so that's one of the things that ended up making me catch a case. But yeah, I had that kind of entrepreneurial spirit, know how to make money, know how to take a couple sticks and rub them together and make some money. You give me a tuber, what was it? You give me, I can't remember. You give me a fucking tuber and I'll make music. I can't. Sorry, I was thinking about The Departed. Anyway, but so anyway, one of the things I ended up like I have all kinds of interests anyway. Ever since I was a kid, just all kinds of different shit that I'm interested in. And so again, I was have all these interests. Didn't really have any direction. I didn't graduate high school. I didn't go to college or any of that bullshit. Don't got my GED or anything. So like I said, I ended up back here, getting back to California. I was a felon, got a job, worked that job for nearly 15 years. Had a lot of successes, learned a lot of shit at that job, did a lot of good things at that job, met a lot of great people, did a lot of great things. I'm telling you, we did some great fucking things there, man. Worked, like I said, worked with, met, trained, mentored, was menteed by a lot of great fucking people along the way. And again, a lot of it without direction. You know why? Because it's just everyday life. And that's what, like I said, you got at your parents' house, you got maybe no direction or whatnot. Don't even trip on that shit. Because you know what? A lot of people don't fucking have that. You know what they got? They got jobs. You know what they do? They got their jobs. They go to work. They pay their bills. They got their family. You know what they're doing? They're just living life. That's what you do. That's it. That's it. Now, if you have goals, things you want to do, you want to be a rock star, you want to be a movie star, you want to travel the fucking world, any of that stuff, you want to be an astronaut, you got to take the steps to get there to do that. You don't just fall into those things, right? Some things you probably could fall into and be successful at and really good at, but for the most part, like if you have some very specific things you want to do, you need to do those things to go do them. If you wanna be a fucking professional quarterback, you know what you got to do? You got to go do all the training that a fucking professional quarterback does. Chances are 21. It's already too late for that. It's not too late. But ask Vince Papale. Anyway, sorry, I'm kidding. But the thing is, you got to take all the steps, and there's plenty of things you can do as an adult, even in 21, going on more into your adult life that you can pick up now. Skills you get, like they, all that cheesy shit you hear. It's never too late. Honestly, it really never is too late. My grandma is a shining fucking example of that. But the thing is, most people go through life directionless. They have no fucking clue what they're gonna do. Some people might be able to lie to you. Some people might have stumbled upon a good career, whatnot. Maybe they're doing good and, they're being successful. They got money and all this kind of shit. They've got the appearance of doing. But does that mean that they have direction, that they know what they're doing, that they know what they want to do with their life, that they're doing anything to contribute to a better fucking world than you are by living at your parents' house still at 21? Yeah. It doesn't mean that. But I can tell you the one thing that most of us end up doing throughout all of it, is living life, doing your day to day. What you need to do in your day to day. And you know what, and that's the thing, is like, what is living life, right? It's the easiest fucking thing. You know what it really takes? It's just going out, enjoying your life. Going out where you've got a good job, or maybe you don't have a good job. Go find one. But even if you've got a job, at least be thankful for that and go out and do your best fucking job that you can. But just go out there and do it. Go out there and fucking live life day to day. Just do it. Find that thing, that whatever it is, that goal you're wanting to work for. chip towards it every single day. Do a little bit every single day. It's just like anything else, whether it's your health, your fitness, reaching any kind of financial goal or any other goal in your life. It's going to take consistency to get there. Doing something every day, doing something to get towards that goal. You know, doing the necessary things to get there. And again, sometimes you don't know what it is. You know, sometimes you don't know the right questions to be asking. You got to go seek those out. You start asking different questions. The more you go on, you might start asking one. And you know, sometimes that's the hardest thing. Is sometimes it's hard to find the answers when you're asking the wrong questions. But you go out there asking questions, trying to seek out the information that you need to get where you need to be at. And maybe somewhere along the way, you start asking different questions. Maybe it leads you in a different direction. But anyway, I don't know. That's just if you ask me. Okay. Sorry, I've been flapping my gums for a little while, huh? Been flapping my gums for a while. Let's see. Okay, where are we at? It's thinking about people. Yeah. Yeah. We're here in Pacific Northwest, just watching Hawkeye. Thought it was good so far. Yeah. Hey man, I've talked about that. I was talking with Chillmonger about that on Wednesday when it came out. That Wednesday morning, I'm telling you, like, and even since then, you know what? I think these are probably the best 2 Disney Plus episodes to premiere of any of the shows that come out. These are the first 2. These are the 2 best Disney Plus episodes that the MCU has put out. I really like. I don't know. I don't even know what it is. Something about the Hawkeye series really did it for me. I really did enjoy those first 2 episodes, man. I really dug them. You don't want to rent an apartment because you will never own it if you're not paying to own. You're wasting money for the most part. Yeah. Really dug Hawkeye. Yeah, absolutely. Have the smallest place possible. I'd rather have a small. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's not so bad having a small place, but you can find houses that are small, especially where you live at. They probably got older houses. Older houses really tend to be small too. I know you are to take care of, right? Yeah. Don't worry about what others think. Do what is best for you. If my kids wanted to stay here with us, they sure could with no issues. Right. Yeah. Doing well too. Just chilling and enjoying a beer. Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah. Agree about renting. Yeah, I'm there too. You're just throwing money away. Yeah, absolutely. Champagne taste on a beer budget. Yeah. Just leave 20% of whatever house you want to buy and finance the rest. Yeah. There you go. Renting a lot and basically just throwing money away. Yeah, for sure. I've only rented a couple times. Moved out at 18 back with the rents. The rents at 24 on my own again. 27 back on my parents again. At 30 because of financial difficulties. Was with them till 32. I wouldn't have made it this far without them. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's just life. That's just what happens. And sometimes, you know what? And sometimes even you might even end up back at your parents' house, like not even out of financial difficulties. Maybe it could be because maybe you sold your house and you're in between places, or maybe you're moving from one place to another. Or there could be a whole bunch of different reasons. You know what I mean? There could be a whole bunch of different reasons. What up, meat sticks? Bought my house, 25 years of renting. Would have almost paid off my house by now. Yeah. Had a college plan for a 20-month bachelor degree in film, but all my college representatives or whatever they're called dropped out. So maybe I don't want to get into student debt. I hear you. Have an ambition to tell stories in whatever I can. Comics, movies, music, whatever creative thing. Yeah, there you go. Side hustle is DoorDash and Uber Eats. There you go. Just make sure you take care of your car, man. If you're making your money that way, make sure you take care of your car. That's why you make. Yeah, make sure you take care of your car. Yeah, absolutely. And I hope all your Thanksgivings were great as well. Yeah, slinging them nuts. I really enjoyed that video yesterday. It was a good stream to listen and watch while cleaning the house. Oh, with the kids? Yeah. That's good, man. Yeah, I mean, my kids are great, man. They're very fun and they're very fun and entertaining. They make me proud every day. Unfortunately, many of the last couple generations suffer from the curse of too many options. Get a job that you can stand, and someone is willing to pay you for. Work your passion on your time off. Yeah, there you go. Absolutely, and that's exactly it. A job that you can stand, and someone is willing to pay you for, and that's ultimately it. Like, you know what? A lot of money, getting paid a lot of money at a job can be nice, but if the job fucking sucks, that's the worst. You know what I mean? I would rather, and my mom was lucky several times. But to have bosses that were fucking great, and sure, she got better offers, could have made better money doing this or that, better money at this or that places, but the bosses and the places that she worked were fucking great. They paid her well. They took care of their employees, you know, and some of her bosses are just like family to us at this point in our lives. From when we were growing up, and she didn't work and she didn't work there. I mean, she worked there for a while, but like hasn't worked there for years. And these people are still like close family friends. So yeah, absolutely. Um, yeah, find a job that you can stand, someone is willing to pay you for. That's a good one. I like that. I like that. Selling weed's a good hustle trend. Don't worry, dude. It was too. Like for me, it was good because like when I was growing up, this was back in the '90s, man. This was back in the '90s. Like everybody was selling their sacks, dude. And they were like $25. Me and my friends, we never scrape up the next $25. So you know what I started doing? I started getting the shit and flipping it for $20 a sack. So you know what's funny is one of the guys I used to get stuff from, he actually came to me one time. He was like, "Hey man, I heard you had these sacks." I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "Cool, man." Yeah, it was like really weird. And then everybody started doing it. Everybody started doing them dubs. Everybody started. Occasionally, you still had the guys still trying to get like $25 and $30 for their shit, but yeah. Anyway. uh, uh. You got great kids too, man. It's so sweet to see with them on your stream. Yeah, they are, man. They're really good. Like I said, they're well behaved. They're smart. They're healthy. I couldn't ask for more. But yeah, like I said, we were putting together those gift baskets, and look, they actually found they were they were at the they were at the store today. They were at the store today, and they found more gift baskets for us. Yeah, they found more gift baskets. So I got more gift baskets to make up. Got more gift. I mean, I still got plenty up here anyway, but now I've got more. Got more to got more to fill. But yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, they're good, man. They take care of me. You know. Oh. When I was in the hospital, after I got hit by that car, when I was in the hospital, I had my wife bring me up a bag full of shit, you know, comic book, you know, and just some other shit, charger cord for my phone and stuff as I was sitting in the hospital. And I didn't see it later until I got home. I didn't see it later until I got home. But my kids, you know, they put a note in there like, "Oh, hey, Daddy, we love you. I hope you're all okay," and this and that. You know, they wrote this just like this really sweet letter, and um, they were on the note. My oldest, it says, "Oh, and Madison, Madison cried before school today," and you know, just like you know, cause she's just like upset and shit. So yeah, I don't know, man. They're fucking great, man. My kids are the best. My kids are the best. They take care of me. They take care of me too, man. They take care of me too. They're the best. Lucas Texvenger says, "So you in the North Texas area? I'm looking for a guy. Just kidding, but for real. There you go. There you go. Yeah. When I was a kid, my hustle was selling my hand drawn stick figure comics to the kids in elementary. Ate that shit up. I made some bank off these $2 staple papers. There you go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Landon, what is up, man? Happy Thanksgiving. Yesterday was awesome. Awesome. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. I was full, man. We ate a lot of food. Ate a lot of food. Too much food. Um, yeah. Everyone saying what's up. Jared Bishop, what is up, Mr. Ratcatcher 2? What's up, Trinity? Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving as well. Yeah, we did. Like I was saying earlier, like me and my kids would put together those gift baskets in the morning. We were here just chilling. Ate some dinner. Ooh, you know what else we did? You know what else we did? Watched Kiss of the Dragon. You guys ever seen Kiss of the Dragon? A Jet Li movie? Fuck, man. Like I own the DVD. I own it, but like I hadn't watched it in. It's probably been a couple years. It's probably been a good 2 years or so since I watched Kiss of the Dragon. But yeah, man, I was watching Kiss of the Dragon yesterday. Forgot like it's such a damn good movie too, man. Got Bridget Fonda in there. Man, I don't know what it is. Like I don't know what it is about Bridget Fonda. I like Bridget Fonda, man. I like Bridget Fonda. And it's unfortunate she was playing a strung out. Well, she wasn't purposely strung out hooker in the movie. She still looked good. But yeah, you know what was funny is I didn't realize that Kiss of the Dragon, Bridget Fonda was in it. She was playing as as that hooker or whatnot. That was like I think she only did 2 films after that. That was like nearly her last. I think she did 2 films and like 1 TV show after Kiss of the Dragon, and that was in like 2001. Was it 2000 or 2001 that Kiss of the Dragon came out? Dude, like she hasn't done it. She hasn't done anything since. I also didn't realize she's married to Danny Elfman. Yeah, she's married to Danny Elfman, the composer. Yeah, she's married to Danny Elfman. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I like Bridget Fonda now. Anyway, I also didn't realize that Jenna Elfman was Danny Elfman's sister. Did you know that? Wait, you know what? That might be through marriage. I can't remember if that was through marriage. That she was related to Danny Elfman. But I was like, really? Like, damn. I think because I think Jenna was married to. I think she was married to an Elfman, so she would have been like. Anyway, I think I could be wrong there, but yeah. So ended up watching Kiss of the Dragon. Like like a couple of weeks. I want to say a little over a week ago. I made my kids watch The One, and I'm like, dude, like The One is so good. Oh yeah, we were talking. Yeah, we were talking about it. Because I was talking about like how the One was a good movie, but like it was only like it seemed like a movie that like they were only trying to see how many times they could play. Let the bullies hit the ball. How many times they were trying to see how many times they could play that in a movie and get away with it. Well, it's a great movie though, man. And it's funny because I even brought that up the other day too, because Delroy Lindo, who's actually in that movie, ended up being cast. He's the second person we know to be cast in the upcoming Blade movie. So, and I like him too, man. Delroy Lindo is an awesome actor, dude. He's fucking great. So I mean that'll be interesting to see him in there and seeing who he's gonna play. My guess was he's probably gonna play Whistler. That was my guess, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Again, I don't know enough about. Yeah, but I mean, second person cast, you'd think it's gonna be somebody pretty important, and that's why I figured like Whistler. I thought he was. I don't know the Blade comics though that well, but yeah. So yeah, we watched The One the other week, and so we watched Kiss of the Dragon. Just yesterday, I was like, damn man, like maybe I need to make this like a Thanksgiving Day thing too. Like maybe Kiss of the Dragon needs to become a Thanksgiving Day tradition, like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which I didn't get to watch this year. I'm gonna have to watch for Christmas, I guess. But yeah, it was such a damn good movie though. Like seeing like Jet Li in there, like kicking ass, just doing his Jet Li thing. Comes in, and he does like the whole Bruce Lee thing too, or stranger coming in, foreigner coming into a strange land. He's a cop and he's kind of a fish out of water. Such a great movie though. He gets in there. He's kind of tracking this. What was it, like the Chinese prime minister? He ends up getting murdered and all that stuff. Like just great action. And you know what's funny is it's one of those movies I'm watching, like, some of this stuff is a little cheesy. It's not the best movie in the world, but you know what? It's fucking simple. It's basic, and that's all it needs to do. You know what? It's one of those things that it's one of these things I talk about every now and again. Is like, all you got to do is not mess up. You know what? It's just that simple. Just don't mess up. There's some cheesy shit in there and all. Like the whole. There's this scene where Jet Li runs up to a pool table and he fucking kicks up a cue ball. Psh, he kicks a cue ball up out of the pocket and boom, and he fucking jump roundhouse kicks that motherfucker. Boom, right into this guy's fucking head, and it kills the guy. I mean, at least it makes it look like it kills the guy. But like the guy's fucking out and his fucking head was all dented in. But just cheesy shit like that. But it's great. It's a great, just, you know, it's even a 2000s movie, but it's that great kind of 90s cheesy kind of action shit kind of movie that fucking works. It just works. And the whole fucking cast is great. The whole cast is great. And it's got those two guys in there. I don't even think they're twins, but they look similar and they were twins. I think that, didn't they do that in another movie as well? I gotta look that up. Because I swear those two guys that were the twins in that movie, they're not actually twins. But I think didn't they do another movie together where they did like the same thing where they were like twins and shit? I could be wrong. Let me see here. Kiss of the, okay. I swear they did another movie where together where they were like twins or some shit. Okay. I'm pretty sure they did. At least I thought they did. Like I said, I could be totally wrong. Dragon, Asteroids. Yeah, probably not. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. I could be thinking of some other guys that did that similar type of shit. Yeah, it looks like it. That's weird though. But it's funny too, because like when you watch the movie, like the dudes, like they actually kind of look like twins. Oh man. But yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. And what else? Watched Hawkeye a couple of times. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, those two Hawkeye episodes were pretty fucking good. Now I've heard people talking about it online and shit here over the past couple of days, like what's this show supposed to be about? What's this show supposed to be about? Like, I don't get it. And I get that. There's some things in there that's kind of like, yeah, where is all of this going? I don't know. But I like the first couple episodes so far. Very much so. Was born to write comics. Nice, hell yeah. Sounds like a good time with the family. Cowboys pissed me off yesterday, but had a good Thanksgiving still. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched basketball in a while. I'm kidding. No, I don't. That's yeah. So I take it they lost then. I take it they lost. All right. Yeah, that sucks. Oh yeah. There you go. Obi-Wan says, "Love those old Jet Li movies." Absolutely, Obi-Wan the homie. I'm sorry. I forgot. I did notice he changed it. Obi-Wan the homie, aka Beskar Batman. Nice. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here you're going into it. Fearless, own it. Hero, own it. Fist of Legend, I don't have that. Oh, I need to get that one. I don't even know if I've seen all of that one. I can't remember if I've seen all of that one. But yeah. Sozu Sozin says, Trinity, what's a guilty pleasure genre for you? Mine is zombies. Anything zombie related, I'll love. See, and I'm really not into zombies at all. Which is weird because I'm into body horror and shit, but it's just so different. Zombies are just so different than body horror, than your traditional body horror. But I would say my guilty pleasure genre, this one's so easy. Is rom-coms. Right? Yeah, rom-coms. Like I'm fucking way into rom-coms, bro. Like you have no clue. Like I fucking love as long as they're good. I don't like all rom-coms. Like I guarantee, like, I get like my wife's like, what are you fucking like you fucking rom-coms and shit. Yeah, rom-coms definitely a guilty pleasure. I fucking love it. You know what? I love a good romantic comedy. For one, I like the romance. I like the romance, but I love comedy. I love comedy. And you know what? Like, I think one of the things is because they're always pulling on emotions most of the times. You know what I mean? Whether it's happy, sad, you know, kind of, yeah, I don't know. I like it though. You know, and also, I mean, I think it's because there's an opportunity there in a rom com to do so much, and there's so much that you can do with them. And plus, if you get into it, most romantic comedies, I mean, you could do them pretty low budget as long as you got good actors and a good script. That's really about all it takes. You know what I mean? But yeah, I got it. Rom-coms, definitely guilty pleasure. Definitely. I was cooking up some mac and cheese with mashed potatoes. Oh man, that's like two of the worst fucking foods that you could eat, Landon. That's like two of the worst foods you could eat. Potatoes and mac and cheese. That's like two of the like, bruh. Bruh. You gotta cut that shit out, bro. I'm not saying like forever, but like can't be having that shit on a regular basis, man. Well, my mom made the turkey and stuffing. Nice. All right. Nice. Hey, you had the turkey and stuffing there. That's good. Of course, I like my mashed potatoes and gravy too. I had mashed potatoes and gravy too. And I had pumpkin pie. Had some pumpkin pie too. Yeah. Wookiee supremacy. My man says next door neighbor spent all evening bragging about his trophy collection, but when he asked about mine, he acted like he had never seen a bottle of Pinky Fingers before. Oh. Yeah. And my dad got some bread. Wait, I mean, like, your dad went to the store to get bread? I thought that was cigarettes. I thought they went to the store to get cigarettes. Did he finally came home with the cigarettes and the bread? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I hope I didn't just strike a nerve there for anybody. I'm totally fucking kidding. Totally kidding. Star Wars MCU OG, my man, what is up? You messaged me. You messaged me on Discord. I answered it. You know what I got to do? I need to get a hold of Aller Lavis and them and see how they do that. They do that karaoke thing they do on the, I think somebody's telling me they do like the karaoke. I need to do that shit. I need to do that shit in my Discord. We're all going to be in there fucking singing like fucking Faith No More and fucking Pantera and shit. We're all like, yeah! We're all going to be in there screaming and shit. Like fucking, like you're going to see everybody like the next day, like me the next day, everybody else, anybody else that does streams and shit. Like the next day, like, oh, talking all low and everything and all kind of scratchy voice because we're going to be fucking screaming all night and shit. Hey, I know my man Jason from Polyhedral Paradise said that he would happily get on Discord and sing to some Faith No More with me. Yeah, fucking A. Okay, and today I got some nice red rosy. I like to call it shoes. Me and my mom got two Christmas gifts so far. Nice. Haven't seen Hawkeye. What? Man, you gotta watch it, man. All right, got that Myrtle bit. Oh, and that reminds me, anniversary is getting ready to come up, guys. I think when is that? I think it's on Monday, isn't it? I think it's on Monday. And I've been meaning to do these giveaways for these comics that we got to get done. But my 3-year anniversary of the channel is on Monday. It's on Monday. I know, November. Yeah. So I need to get all the shit, everything, all the assets and everything ready to do these giveaways, because that Myrtle bit is how you're going to get entered into the giveaways that we do. In case you didn't see there, that Lucas Texvenger put that Myrtle bit in there. You got to check your Myrtle bit. The only way to get that is to be here on the live streams. To get your Myrtle bit. What? Felicity with the $5 super chat says, my favorite toxic male is into chick flicks. Unsubscribed. Seriously, you should check out the Korean soap operas on Netflix. Breakout Tissues. I wonder if those are the ones like my wife has been watching some fucking shows on Netflix or some shit like that where she's doing a lot of that's funny. Yeah, no, like seriously though. Like that's I'm not even kidding. It's rom-coms. It's rom-coms all the way. Like Yeah, rom-coms. Love them. Love them. Oh, man. Sozu Sozen says, I'm genuinely surprised that people don't like Hawkeye. I was blown away. Yeah, I'm sure there's some, like, look, I'm sure there's some people that aren't gonna like it. Like, so, like, for me, my least favorite of the series, aside from What If, is Loki. And to some people, that's their fucking favorite. Like, Loki was like, ah, to them, like me, it's my least favorite. Like, Loki to me is like, and mostly because, in case you've been here, Sophia DiMartino, the actress who played Loki, I'm just like, she just didn't do it for me at all. Like, I swear most of the scenes and everything that she was in, she ruined them. Like, she's kind of ruined them. Like, she's not very good at emoting her emotion. Like, if you want her to be the angry, like, she could do that. Seeing your soldier man be angry. But, like, I don't know. She just didn't do it for me. Just didn't do it for me. I really enjoyed Hawkeye. Give me more Kate Bishop. Yeah, I thought Kate Bishop was done very good. And I'm not super familiar with the character from the comics or anything either, but I thought everything there was done really good. Love Actually, Trinity. Ooh, who's in that one? Who's in that one? I can't, like, I've seen so many. Some of them I can't even remember. Some of them. Love Actually. You're gonna make me look that up. You're gonna make me look that up. You're gonna make me look that up. Let's see here. Oh no, no, no. I'm not really into. Ooh, that might be pushing it a little bit far. I mean, mostly because the Hugh Grant thing. It's pushing a little too far. But you give me like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I'm all about it. 13 going on 30. Bring it on. Chances Are with Robert Downey Jr., Sybil Shepherd, Ryan O'Neal. I'm all about it. Yeah. Yeah. I Love You, Man. Hey, I'm all about it. The Breakup is another good one. Aggressively Relaxing says Pizza Dog, that faceless thing. Pizza Dog, that faceless thing. Loki Gator, Sparky the dog. This is the year of animals randomly moving along movie plots. Yeah, yeah. Loki Gator, yeah. I'm not sure what faceless thing is though. I'm not sure what that faceless thing is though. And what's Sparky from? Sparky the dog. What's Sparky? Oh, Sparky and WandaVision. Yeah. Yeah. Love Actually for the win. No. Hey, you're the one who said it's bulking season. Yeah, look, you bulk with protein. You bulk with protein. Get plenty of proteins, not potatoes and mac and cheese. It all started with the rat that saved Ant-Man. It did. It really did. It did. Yep. Insect. Anyway, you got a new tattoo, Trinity? What's the V on your hand? No, I've had that. I've had that one. Yeah, I've had that one. It's a mathematical symbol for greater than. Matter of fact. Yeah. We did nothing for the anniversary last year. Did we not? We may not have. Let's see. Lisa. Wow, 1545, not bad. Oh yeah. On your points. Oh man, I say I gotta go in and fix. I gotta fix Lord Veedo's. The thing must be messing up there. It added in some extra zeros there, I think. I think I like Hawkeye more than Loki, and I love Loki. Yeah, and like I said, for me, these first two episodes started off really good. Like I said, like, you know what, like, because they're not trying to do too much. They presented just enough, gave you enough mystery, gave you enough introduction to the characters, set up the world enough, and now we got to go into episode 3, knowing that we're going to move forward. Then episode 4 and 5, like the first two episodes, like I get it if somebody didn't like them. I mean, if they're not picking it apart for, you know, whatever other reasons, like I might understand it if they didn't like it for maybe the same reasons like Chillmonger didn't like the first few episodes of like WandaVision, where it's just kind of like, this really isn't anything. It's just like, you know, old sitcom shit kind of redrummed up to, you know, Like I get that because these first two episodes were really just kind of setting everything up. It didn't really give us a whole lot, but I thought it did such a good job bringing us into the world, introducing us to the new characters and all those different things. One of the things I know I've heard so many people talking about is how they brought in and showed Endgame from, or I mean, the Battle of New York from different angles, and they've been doing that here. This isn't the first time that they've done that, but they're showing some of the different angles and stuff like that. One of the things, and I think I probably need to make a video about this, is I'm telling you, one of the big things in that show, like people like make mention of it, is like, dude, that's some serious shit. Was where Clint Barton is sitting there, they're at the cheesy Rogers the Musical thing, and he says, "Oh, you know who wasn't there was that guy." And he points to Ant-Man, but fucking Ant-Man was there. And it makes me wonder if there's a reason for that. Because they put Ant-Man in, like I get it, you know, he was there later. But Ant-Man did go there in Endgame. We seen him go there with Tony and Cap. With Tony and Steve, he went back to 2012 and he was actually fucking there. So I feel like there's something to that. Also, why we got what's with the Asian Ant-Man anyway? What's with the Asian Ant-Man? Comic Book Steals and Deals, what is up, my friend Kevin? How are you doing? You know what? I got your message. on Instagram just earlier. And happy Thanksgiving to you. I hope you and Kai and the rest of your family had a good one. Hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. But yeah, like I said, the first couple episodes of Hawkeye were pretty damn good, man. So it says, Trend whip out a Matt Fraction book. You know what? Don't have any. I don't think I have a Matt Fraction book. But I do need to read. I do want to read that Hawkeye series that they did. I mean, I've got Marvel Unlimited. I read like the first 3 pages of it. I read the first 3 pages of the first issue. But yeah, I'm sure I'll get to that. I'll get to it. Yeah, I'll get to it. Felicity Poobell says Hugh Grant, Colin Firth, Andrew Lincoln, Laura Linney, Keira Knightley. Oh, I love Keira Knightley. I actually really like Laura Linney too. Colin Firth is actually pretty good as well. I don't know Andrew Lincoln. That name sounds familiar. But Hugh, yeah, I don't know. I'm just not really into Hugh Grant though. Like I don't know. I'm just not. Yeah. Bring It On is Peyton Reed's best movie. Damn. You know what? You might be right because Ant-Man is Edgar Wright's. But you know what? Bring It On is a good one. I like Bring It On. Bring It On's a good movie. Bring It On is a good one. I haven't seen it in a while, but Bring It On is good. These are spirit fingers. Wife killed it. Hope yours rocked. Yeah, it did. It was good. Yeah, mine too. Killed it. Hawkeye reminds me of a show that would come on NBC or CBS, like NCIS. Yeah, you know what? It does have that kind of, just like, it has that really grounded kind of feel. Like, I feel like there's some really cool shit in store for us. Even though, and you know I think what's so cool about it is because it's just the Earth level, street level heroes. It's not anything like, I don't expect anything big and cosmic out of this. I do expect some setup for shit coming up in future MCU shows and movies, but I'm not expecting that. Like, I don't have like WandaVision, what we got in those last few episodes, I feel like we needed more of. In Loki, we got more of that, like, again, bigger world kind of shit. Like this, like the closest one that they have to this would be Falcon and Winter Soldier, where it's that more grounded fucking street level hero type of thing. But I don't think like, and you know what, Falcon and Winter Soldier, at this point so far is my second favorite of all the series. And I still don't think they did that good of a job with it. Like, there's so much that they could have done better. And I think it's like again, it feels like they tried to do too much. And I hope this show don't do the same thing where they try to do too, because you don't got to do too much. You don't have to do too much. You just got to do enough. And I feel like these first 2 episodes, set that up where they're going to give us just enough. But I also feel like some people might not be so disappointed because maybe they don't have the highest expectations for the show either. Because you're like, Hawkeye, like, what's he gonna do? Like, he's old. He's in the MCU since like almost the beginning. Like, what? Like, really, what's gonna happen? What are they gonna do in this show that's gonna be cool? It's gonna be great. And that's the thing. That kind of sets a low expectation. Like, you ain't got to do much. You just got to do some cool shit. And yeah. You just got to not mess up. And I think they're like those first 2 episodes have been really good. Yeah, I loved it. Andrew Lincoln was the lead in The Walking Dead. I haven't seen The Walking Dead. I've never seen The Walking Dead. I haven't seen 1 episode, 1 minute, not 5 minutes, not 20 seconds of The Walking Dead. Now, like, I mean, like sitting down to watch it. I mean, if you like, there was a preview on, or they showed some characters from the show, I might be able to be like, oh, hey, that's The Walking Dead. But yeah, I've never seen it. I've never seen it. Colin Firth is awesome in Kingsman. So dumb how they brought him. So dumb how they brought him back. Yeah, in the second one. Was that the second one? That was the second one, right? Yeah, it was the second because they're coming out with the third. Yeah, I thought the Kingsman movies. I think they're okay. I think they're pretty decent movies. Those aren't spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers. Yeah, they are doing his hearing loss. And highlighting how he is always hurt. This series is easy money for Marvel. Hawkeye is awesome. I wish they would do the issue when he went on Letterman. Yeah, that'd be funny. And like, Aglax, since you're here, I'm sure you probably you may know the comics a little bit better than me. Like, I know, like, who is Kate Bishop's mom? I was looking up some stuff on the internet, just looking up different stuff, but I happened to notice that her mom in the comics was never really anybody big, but at one point she actually employed Madame Mask for whatever reason. But like, it didn't say that it didn't say that her mother was a bad guy or involved or in any kind of thing. I think I've seen in an alternate world where her parents and even her were all part of Hydra. I don't think that's going on here. But who do you think her mother is? What's going on there? And I realized there was something. I was watching back some of the stream that I had with Chillmonger the other day, and I realized, like, somebody asked, like, I must have just been high on watching the show and everything, and it was the morning time, and my coffee hadn't kicked in or something. But I realized somebody, that they asked, like, if I thought that it was the swordsman, Jacques, who killed his uncle Armand. And I said yes. I'm like, no, I don't think it was him. No, not at all. It's his wife for sure, or not his wife, but like the soon-to-be wife. It was her mom. Her mom is like, look, you don't get somebody like Vera Farmiga, the actress playing Kate Bishop's mom. You don't get an actor like that to just have her play her sweet innocent mom. You get her because she's going to be a villain. She's going to, at least in some sort of capacity, going to be sinister or whatnot. And I think she's good at it too. But who do you think she is? Like me, like I know, like there's been some different speculation out there. But when I seen it, and that was the other thing on the stream when I was talking with Chillmonger. I said that I thought it was Red Hood, but I didn't mean fucking Red Hood. I meant Crimson Cowl. Crimson Cowl. I was thinking that her, like, because we see her in the red and everything. I was wondering if maybe her mother is the Crimson Cowl. And the reason that I was wondering that is several different reasons. Obviously, like I was talking about this the other day, is Hawkeye has so much cool stuff that he did in the comics. He was part of the Avengers. He started, I think didn't he start the West Coast Avengers? But then he also led the West Coast Avengers. He took over and led the Thunderbolts. Now, one of the Thunderbolts villains in that original run was the Crimson Cowl. But also, wasn't the Crimson Cowl in the... No, that was Red Hood, wasn't it? That was in the recent Hawkeye Freefall series. Like, I read the first 4 issues, and I think I I got them, but I didn't read the last 2 issues because they were the ones that were delayed. Yeah. Sozu says, "Oh man, they're okay. Ah, they're some of my favorite comic movies. What? Which one? Oh man, they're okay. Which one? Which one are some of your favorite comic movies? Oh, The Kingsman. The King. Yeah. They're good. Like, I mean, there's just some things about them. It's kind of like they're good, but they kind of like there's. It's almost like the formula, almost like like that Marvel form. There's just something about them too. It's kind of like it's like it's cool stuff, but it's almost like cheap tricks at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I got you, and it works, and that's cool. I like the movies. Yeah, I mean they're good. Yeah, they're okay. Yeah, yeah. Um, LB says she's no one like Ray. What about the Dirty South Avengers? I think that's who Cap's going to be leading up in the next movie. He's going to have the Dirty South Avengers. That's funny. Wasn't Crimson Cowl really Ultron? No, not that I know of. Not that I know of. Not that not that and I could be wrong. I don't know the full history of Crimson Cowl or anything. Especially because I know there was the original Crimson Cowl, and then later in like the Thunderbolts, where I read in the Thunderbolts, the original Thunderbolts run, Crimson Cowl was a female at that point, but she was like the next iteration where there was somebody else before her that was the Crimson Cowl, and I can't remember who that was. Yeah. Um, no one is like Ray. She's the bestest ever. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. They're kind of cheesy, but I love them. Yeah, and like I said, there's just some of the things in there, it's not so bad because you know what it is. Like they do some of that kind of stuff, like almost like you like that very kind of formulaic stuff, like Edgar Wright. Like Edgar Wright has his kind of signature stuff. Like, who is it? Is it Matthew Vaughn that does those movies? Like he's kind of got that very kind of Matthew Vaughn thing that he does in them too. Yeah. A shot where they zoom into her. So, oh wait, which one? On who? On what? Where they zoom into who? What are you talking about? What? You got me. You got me. You got me there. But guys, we're gonna do a community stream. If you guys are around on Sunday, I think we might do it Sunday morning. But we're gonna do a community stream here on the channel. You guys want to talk about and nerd out about like Hawkeye and all that stuff, and just kind of we'll probably end up covering all these shows in general as well. But if you guys want to nerd out about some of that stuff, we're gonna bring back the community streams on Sunday, baby. We're gonna do it. We're gonna have a community stream talking about Hawkeye and some of those different things. It should be a very good time. If you guys want to come on, let me know. Let me know. Shoot me a message on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, any of the above. It's all good. When he has to put a bug on the one girl, and the way he does it, is by getting. Oh, okay. Dude, I haven't. It's been a while since I've seen those. Them. I don't own them. I don't own either of those movies. I should though. I actually should own those movies. I should own them. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a community stream on Sunday. That'll be fun. We're gonna, I'll have to reach out to my man Mike Porter to see if he's gonna be coming on to flap his gums a little bit. And then, Felicity, if you're still here, I think you guys do the Lady Main thing, right? On Sundays? I'm pretty sure it's on Sundays. I'm one of these days. I'm telling you, I caught it one of the times. I caught it for a little while. I was hanging on one of them, but I gotta catch it again. Gotta catch it. But but yeah, I want to do those community streams again. Just to get together with you guys, have some fun, get some other people on the channel. But one of the things, I was talking to Chillmonger the other day after we did our stream. Okay, Sundays at 7 p.m. and that's Eastern time, 7. So that's like 4 my time. All right. I was talking to my man Chillmonger, and after we did a stream the other day, and I was like, I was so thankful to have Chillmonger on, on the show. Afterward, talking about Hawkeye and stuff like that, it was just great to bring that back because me and Chillmonger actually did the streams together at the beginning of the year when we watched WandaVision. And then we were doing the WandaVision community streams. And I was telling him, like, man, I want to bring those back. Like, I'm glad to have you back on because it's great to have good company to chat with. Like, there's plenty of people to bring onto the chat, have good conversations with, but like other people who are just other content creators to come on and talk and nerd out about these things. And it's hard to get people that aren't I don't know, like I wouldn't even say loud and obnoxious, but like stepping over each other and all that stuff. And that's why I typically only have like 1 or maybe 2 guests on at a time when I even do it. So you don't have a bunch of people stepping on each other or anything like that. Like you get some streams where that works out, where it can work out. But for one is that, and then also just having some great people to have some good fun conversations with, people that we know we can have fun with. Just like when we do the community streams, I remember, just thinking it was really fun because I was sitting there thinking about just like kind of how it's been here over these past 3 years, even since starting the channel, and like even just seeing everything I see going on a lot of times here on YouTube with some of the different content creators and stuff, and like look, everybody does their own thing. You do you be a fan however you want to be a fan. You like what you want to like, enjoy what you want to enjoy, however you see fit for you. That's great. Do it. Nerd out about your shit and however you want to. I'm not here to tell you how you need to be a fan. And that's one of the things I was talking with Chillmonger after the show was like finding people to have just good conversations with. And it doesn't even really matter. It doesn't even have to be about this cool nerdy shit. It can be about stuff, just anything out there, as long as we can have a good conversation. And because I was telling him, like just here over the past couple of years, and look, I'm not above drama. Like I watch plenty of the drama bullshit on fucking YouTube and all that shit. But like here's the thing though, is one of the things like I was telling him was like I get it, the drama. Everybody loves the drama. Hell, I like the drama too. It's all good. But like a lot of times, I just don't really. I don't care about your fucking drama. I don't care about your shit. You know what I mean? And that's what I ultimately see so many times. Even I even seen some shit recently as well. People, doing the same fucking thing. Like we can come together, we can have some great conversations. That's okay to criticize others and all that stuff. But like, I don't care about anybody's drama fucking bullshit. I just fucking don't. I want to hang out and have a good time chatting with great fucking people. And for the most part, that's what we've done. We've dropped some of the people that weren't great people and stuff. I'm kidding. But that's what I want. Just to have fun. But then, like I said, seeing some of this shit, other people like, and again, I'm not above it. Like I said, criticize others. That's perfectly fine. But one of the things like I like to do when I have something to say, when I've got something I've got to say about somebody I want to criticize or whatnot, I can come out and I can say it and be fucking done with it. I can be fucking done with it. I'm not trying to make videos fucking chasing clout from motherfuckers. Like I could care fucking less about trying to start some drama with so and whatever because they said some stupid shit on a fucking stream or one of their videos. They're coming out saying some dumb shit about whatever, about this or that or this or that, or telling people about the content they have to make, saying that, oh no, you can't be out there making videos calling everything fucking woke or this or that. Like that bullshit. Like I could give a fuck less, man. And I see so many people, and then, again, some people, that's their fucking shtick. It's like, oh, I don't like all these people out there talking about this and that. Like, look. I'm not saying gatekeeping is wrong. There's nothing wrong with gatekeeping. You've got a certain community and shit like that of like-minded individuals that you got together and you want to do some gatekeeping. That's fucking fine. You don't want like stranger. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I perfectly understand that. I get it. It's okay to keep your people together when people coming in just trying to stir up shit. Hell, I almost do it here sometimes. I don't give a shit about none of your fucking drama. You get them retards that come in here talking about, oh, what do you think about so and so inclusion, diversity? These people are attacking this. I could give a fuck less, right? I could give a fuck less. But the thing is, you still get these people out there that are so worried about telling you how you have to enjoy shit, worried about all this drama, about what videos you're making and what you're saying and what you can enjoy. Like, some people just don't get it. Like, it's okay for you to fan however you want to fan. You know what? If you're making your content, you being a Star Wars fan is you fucking hating on everything that is coming out now and you like the old shit, fucking do it. Say whatever you want. Who am I to say, like, oh, you fucking stupid, you can't be doing, like, and then that's the thing, is like, I see a lot of these people that, for the most part, when you see some of these videos, they disagree with the person. That's fine. You disagree with what they're saying, and you know, maybe they're being silly and playing shit up, being sarcastic and just all kinds of foolish shit, you know, whatnot, and you don't like it and you disagree with what they're saying. That's perfectly fine. You want to criticize that? That's perfectly fine. But you come out and you say that they can't do this, they can't do that, they've got to change this, they've got to change that. You know what? There's a lot of people who come and watch certain people for the type of entertainment that they make or whatnot. And look, a lot of these guys that do that get fucking more views than the guy that's fucking bitching about them. You know why? Because sometimes people know they're full of shit. Sometimes they know they're playing it up. Sometimes it's just that they like those people and they want to support them, and that's okay. But this whole thing, like, oh, you can't be saying that. You gotta change what you say. And especially when it comes to all that shit, you know, I see, and I even seen a recent, I would say a friend of the channel, a very close mutual acquaintance, doing a video recently talking about somebody else who's talking about somebody else, and you know, like, oh, this person's always clout chasing all this. Like, look, give a fuck less. But that's the thing, is that's what so many people have to do is, and it's not like they're always clout chasing, but you constantly having to talk about somebody else, and I noticed that, and that's is like a lot of people, that's what they get. Their content is largely dramatizing and talking shit about whatever content somebody else is making, whatever else their opinion is and all that. And like I said, that's perfectly fine, but I could give a fuck less. You know what I mean? I could give a fuck less. And it's not even about like the divisiveness and not want to be part. Like I said, I'm not above any of that bullshit. And like I said, I speak on that shit when I've got something to fucking say. And when I got something to say, I'll fucking say it. And when I'm done with it, I can be done with it. I don't have to make fucking 20 videos about it. I don't have to make every fucking live stream about it. I don't have to talk about, I want to change this or that. I want to have great conversations about this or that, and then do nothing but talk shit about other people who just can't have good conversations about it. Only I can. I could give a fuck less, man. If you disagree with somebody, don't like what they said, that's fine. Perfectly free to sit there and say it, and that's good. But to keep doing it and all that bullshit, it just gets fucking old, man. It gets fucking old. It gets fucking old. And, you know, I've never really been into that shit. Like, we've got into some of that stuff here and there. But again, it comes up, we talk about it, that's it, and we drop it. For the most part, I like to talk about shit that I actually do enjoy. Sometimes there's shit that I don't enjoy. Am I going to rip into it a little bit? Yeah, maybe so. Am I going to rip into Simu Lee for Simu Liu for looking like he ate too much fucking rice when he should have been on the fucking, when he should have been on that Marvel diet and fucking workout plan? Am I going to rip to fucking shreds the Eternals because it doesn't look like anybody in that fucking movie lifted a weight except for Kumail Nanjiani? Fucking disgraceful. How you make a fucking superhero movie and your people look fucking average? This is superheroes. That's okay. You don't have to agree with it. You can be mad at it or whatnot. That's okay. You don't give a shit. You can come in here and tell me. And it's all good. It's all good. I don't expect you to agree with me. But that almost, almost hooked myself. Anyway, but that's it. Like, that's cool. You know, if you disagree, we can talk about that bullshit. But like the other like drama, that's the thing, man. Like, you know, it always makes me think of that stupid cheesy line from back in the 90s. Can't we all just get along? And the thing is, like, no, we can't. We can't, and that's okay. But the thing is you can get along by just letting the other person say what they want to say. Let them fan out however the fuck they want to fan out. If they're not part of your clique, your group of your fandom of friends or whatnot, you don't have to interact with them. You don't have to hate watch their shit. You're gonna do it anyway. You're gonna do it anyway, though, aren't you? But anyway, okay. Sunday 7 p.m. Lady Mains. Oh yeah, the Lady Mains on the main gang Discord. Yeah, they do it at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I fucking hate gossip. It does no one any good. Now, like, I can't even say that I hate gossip. It's not that. Like, most people do gossip to some extent, and there's nothing wrong. It's perfectly normal. It's perfectly normal to gossip and stuff like that. That's fine. It's perfectly normal to gossip, but like, how much you get into it and how deep you have to go, like, I mean, is there really any benefits to doing it? Probably not. I mean, the benefit being that, you know, maybe you have something to say about somebody else kind of relates and you say it and you kind of get it off your chest, and that's about it. There's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with the gossiping. That's okay, but like this thing where like you just constantly like I said, people can't just let fans fan out however they want to fan out. You know what I mean? There's largely a group, and you know, and I think anybody knows who I'm talking about. I could say this, you know, the fandom menace, which isn't even a real thing anymore, but people still act like it is. You know, like they don't like Star Wars anymore, but they love Star Wars. They still talking about Star Wars. They talk a lot of shit about the new stuff, but they still like the old, and that's fine. I'm not gonna tell somebody they can't like the old shit that they have to like the new shit because like it's fucking stupid. And I'm not gonna be that superly overly concerned about it. I'm not gonna sit there and fucking argue with somebody on Twitter about fucking any of that silly shit about canon and all this bullshit. Cause we could go into that all fucking day long. Cause we could get into that shit with the Marvel shit the same as well about what's canon, what's not canon, and it's not a fucking fun conversation. Cause you're gonna have to admit the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. sort of canon. Oh, man, that's funny. Yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on the Lady Main Gang Discord. Yeah, well, I mean, it's the main gang Discord, but it's the Lady Main stage. Yeah. Save your drama for your mama. All I want is my hoochie mama. Yeah, absolutely. This is a Max Soliloquy. No, actually, it's not. I haven't watched. No, it's actually not. I haven't watched Mad Max I haven't watched his shit in a long time. I haven't watched him in a long time. I'm not like, does he still even do? I'm not even sure if he still does streams, and if he is still doing, I'm not even sure if he's still. I'm sure he's still doing all the Jeremy hate videos and what. I'm sure he's still doing that. I'm sure he's still doing that. Jeremy broke that dude's brain. That dude. Jeremy broke that dude's brain. Oh man. Marvel diet. Yeah, seriously, it's what they do. They have the Marvel diet. Let's see. Trinity the Eternals had to blend into humanity though. What's your rebuttal on that? Look, you can blend into humanity and be fucking buff as shit. You can lift weight. You don't have to be a fat fuck to blend into humans. You don't have to do that. Look at The Rock. Look at The Rock. You don't have to do that shit. They could blend in perfectly fine and be buff and badass. That's okay. Look at Captain America, right? Captain America's a superhero. Like, he just looks like a big buff dude, right? Yeah. I mean, that's just it. That's just it. That's all. But yeah, but the thing is, they're still superheroes. They're still superheroes. This is a fucking visual medium. It's like comics. It's a visual fucking medium. They're superheroes. You gotta look super. You gotta look badass. And that's not saying. I'm not saying that like they have to be like, look. Brie Larson is a skinny little girl. She's not very big. Go follow her Instagram. I bet she could kick your ass. She could probably outlift you anyway. Most of the dudes I know anyway. Not that I know, but that I see talking shit on her anyway. But like, look, she puts in a lot of work and everything. But look, she's not gonna change that little twiggy frame into like being all super big and buff. But she still worked out. She got fit for it. Still got fit for it. Look, Gilgamesh, come on, man. You ain't gonna dad bod that shit. Who's the other fucking guy, Fastos? Fucking come on, man. Come on, man. You're gonna have body doubles in there for Selma Hayek every time you want to show her fucking fine ass? Come on, man. Come on, man. Even that guy who played Icarus, he didn't look. If anything, that guy should have looked buff as shit. Yeah, anyway. LB says I agree. I was thinking that while watching Hawkeye, the superhero bulking up. Yeah, and you know, like there is some of that. And I will say like the one thing like Elite, like Hawkeye, he's not one of those super big buff ones anyway, but for the most part, he's still typically looked pretty fit and buff. You know what I mean? Now obviously he's getting a little older, but he's kind of like we haven't seen him in the Hawkeye suit, so he doesn't look, yeah, he probably doesn't look like he's done the Marvel diet thing. I mean, like Anthony Mackie actually looked pretty good, but again, I think he could have been a little bit more buff. But again, he's also just kind of your average guy. He's just an average guy. He don't have superheroes or powers or anything. But he actually still looked pretty good. He actually looked like he still worked out for the role. You know what I mean? He actually looked like he still worked out for the role. Trinity, stop body shaming Seaman and the Inhumans. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I can't help it. Look, I could lift up my shirt right now and show you that I could star as a fucking Marvel superhero right now in one of their movies according to the standards that they have for their superheroes right now. I could do that shit. Or I could wait fucking 90 days and I'll show you how hard it is. Maybe not 90 days from today, though. But give me about 90 days. I could make a change in 90 days. Only because I'm not really cleared to lift much, but I've been, like, I went out this morning. I got in a nice little 1 hour bike ride. It was a little over an hour, actually. It was about an hour and 10 minutes. Went out, got a nice hour bike ride in. So that was nice. Getting back into regular bike rides, regular working out habits. I've been actually lifting some weights here at the house more. Nothing big, like I can't really like I can, but working out like my arms and everything is harder to do because it's putting weight on my back and stuff, on my spine. So one of the things I've actually been thinking about doing is I need to go get me a squat rack and a bench press. Because one of the things I have in a bench so I can do, inclines, regular declines, all that bullshit. I need to go out and get a squat rack and a bench press. And then I was thinking at the same time to see if I can get like a preacher curl also. I used to have one, but like it was all old. It was all beat up by the sun. I ended up getting rid of it. Probably should have fucking kept it. But I need to get a new bench press and stuff here for my for the gym and everything for the studio. For my working out and stuff. But yeah, I can't help it. I can't help it, Felicity. Shooting the shit makes the world go round. Absolutely. Comic book steals and deals, my man. What is up? You know what, Mike? And I think I mistaken you earlier, Mike, with no. Did I? Was I right? Was I wrong? No, wait. Let me see here. Can't remember. Was it? I could be wrong. I think I am. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. See, I did. See, comic book steals and deals. Mike, I mistaked you with Kevin earlier. I mistaked you with Kevin, Kevin and Kai. From I mistake you for Kevin and Kai when I seen your logo, because you change your logo, you change your avatar, and for some reason it's reminding me of Entropy in comics. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about Entropy. In comics. That's what I was thinking about. I mistaked you, Mike. I mistaked you. My bad, man. My bad. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Yeah. I hope you did as well, B. Grissom. Thank you so much for being here. Yo, B. Gris, what's good? Yeah. Hell yeah. LB says, you just reminded me I need to order Shang-Chi 4K Blu-ray. Yeah. You know what? I actually need to get Shang-Chi and Black Widow. I haven't got Black Widow yet either. I need to get both of those. Yeah. All right. Doing good. We had a great Thanksgiving. Hell yeah. Superheroes are supposed to be larger than life. Absolutely. Lucas Texvenger says, good luck on ordering that Shang-Chi. Been sold out everywhere I've looked. Well, at least for the Steelbook version. Damn, man. Damn. Yeah. Resting bitch face queen. Oh, that's funny. Icarus wasn't buff, but he was muscular. He was okay. I actually think Tom Holland is too buff as Spider-Man. I like skinny Spidey. It just fits his Spider theme, you know. Well, it kind of depends on what version you're going for. It depends on who's drawing him. The old school Ditko Spider-Man. He was a little thick. He was your average guy. Like, and me, like, I would like to see Tom be more buff, but like skinny buff, you know, like skinny buff, like that Bruce Lee style skinny buff. Yeah. Jeremy Renner looks good for his age too. Yeah. I actually think Tom Holland. Oh, sorry, I just read that. Yeah. You're all good. Yeah. Hey, yeah. It's funny too because I seen the thing that it reminded me of Entropy in Comics Avatar for some reason. I don't know what I was thinking, dude. I don't know what I was thinking, Mike. It's all good, man. My bad, my brother. But I hope you're all well. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Lucas Texvenger says, you should get one of those collapsible weight racks for your garage. I would, but I'm really like I like my steel, man. I like to have my steel. But one of the other things like I do need to get, because I've got like free weights. I've got my Olympic bar, my Olympic free weights, even my Olympic curling bar and everything. I've got all that shit, but like I just feel like the only reason like I wouldn't want it collapsible is for one, for me it doesn't seem like it would be as safe if you have it loaded with weight. But two, the only other reason I would say no on the collapsible thing is they make something collapsible and you always think you're going to collapse it, but you end up using it so much that it's pointless for it to be collapsible, right? Like, because once I get back into full swing, like there's usually only about 4 months out of the year that I don't lift weights. Other than that, I'm usually out here in the garage lifting weights at least 3 times a week. And again, not always heavy shit. I'm not like trying to be all super big and buff like the fucking Rock. I'm a cyclist. I'm a cyclist. My thing is like I don't mind being buff, but I pretty much try to stay just slim, fit, trim, if you will. More trim than anything. But that's the only reason I wouldn't get collapsible for the most part is because like I know it's like cool, it's collapsible, I can save some space, but then I'm never gonna collapse it and save the space. So I might as well just have the big rack and just leave it out all the time. You know what I mean? But I actually even thought of just like getting like railroad ties and all that bullshit and just putting it in the backyard and just making like a backyard workout fucking, you know, and just like I'll get a railroad tie and make it be my fucking bench. Yeah. Cosmic Spidey was oddly buff. Yeah, I don't know if I ever seen. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which, if I've seen Cosmic Spidey. But you're talking when he got the power cosmic, right? I don't know if I ever read any of those books. You know, man. You know, I think for some reason I do remember reading a book where he had the power cosmic. It was a while back, but yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's the only reason I wouldn't get a collapsible one. And also because I want to get like, I also want to get like I'm not really into machines either, but I want to get one of the ones so I like that has it on either side so I can do like cable flies and like lat pull downs and shit like that. I would like a cable so I could do that. So I need to take a serious look at something. Hey, and I'll be getting some settlement money hopefully soon enough. So I might be able to get one. I might be able to get one soon. I might be able to get one soon. Yeah, I'll be getting I'll be able to go in and order my new bike. I was actually thinking about like because they say it may not be even until next summer or so before I even get a bike, even if we order it today. So I was thinking about that, but then one of my other friends was like, "Dude, why don't you just piece together, just buy a frame, and we'll part together that motherfucker?" And I'm like, I probably should. I probably should do that. I probably should. Um, just order on Walmart. Not balling for the steelbook. Oh man, I like steelbooks. Them steelbooks are nice. Skinny buff like me, says LB. Yeah, but like buff, like because like Bruce Lee, man, like he was ripped, man. Like that motherfucker was ripped, but he was skinny though. But he was buff. You know what I mean? He was just ripped up. He was fucking shredded like lettuce. Yeah. I grew up on Ultimate Spidey, so I like skinny. Yeah, yeah. I've got one of my Spider-Man shirts is Ultimate Spidey, and yeah, I mean I like the look too because it looks more Spider-like, more arachnid, if you will. I get it. I totally get it. Like I don't mind that. I don't mind that neither. But I kind of like I like seeing a buffer thicker. You know. That's why I didn't mind. Like that's why I like Toby. That's why I like Toby. So you probably like more like Andrew Garfield because Andrew Garfield he seemed a little taller and more skinny. He seemed more like Ultimate Spider-Man until, and I'm telling you, you go watch this Amazing Spider-Man 2. That is the most comic accurate Spider-Man outfit in any of the Marvel movies. That's definitely the most comic accurate Spider-Man suit. Definitely the most comic accurate. If you ask me, I think it was because it had like the big eyes and then just like a lot. I mean, I think the one thing that wasn't probably the most common was I think the spider on it was a little bit different than the traditional Spider-Man, but I think that was about it. I think that was about it. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Andrew in that scene when he crawls around on lizard webbing him was amazing. Yeah. And that's the thing is, like I said, Andrew, he's a little skinny. I'm pretty sure he's a little skinnier dude than Tom Holland is. I mean, at least he looks lankier anyway. Yeah. So we got 3 white protagonists and No Way Home. Do we get live action Miles Morales in this movie? That would definitely be a way to even up the scales. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's so much talk about going on in this movie, and then they're actually talking about Miles Morales in showing up in this movie. And there's been all that talk where we see MJ falling. You know what I'm talking about, like Gwen Stacy, where she's falling from the bridge, and you see in the trailer you see the hand reaching out to grab hers. And you see the hand and that glove. It looks like the Tom Holland Spider-Man glove from the No Way Home glove, right? But what if that's actually Miles Morales there? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. The only reason I don't think so is because nobody really knows what's going on with Sony and Marvel at this point. Nobody knows what's really going on with them. Because my sneaking suspicion is that what's been set up. I know like everybody's talking about that bonus scene in Venom and all this stuff. I mean honestly, and it could be this way. Honestly, unless there's somebody who knows for sure. I really feel like what they're doing there is just setting Spidey up to go back into the Sony universe of Marvel characters, whatever they call that. I feel like that's what they're doing, is getting ready to bring him into the Sony stuff, and he's not going to be in the MCU anymore, and their characters aren't crossing over into the MCU. But I could be wrong. But maybe they're actually taking him over there, and maybe they're going to bring Miles Morales over to the MCU. Maybe they're just going to switch it. They might just be switching it. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know, though. We got Jamie Foxx, though. Yeah, man. Yeah. Jamie Foxx. I wonder how big he's going to be in the movie, because I seen he did that. He's been doing those promo spots and everything. He did a promo spot with Tom Holland. I'm like, you put him in a promo spot like that, it makes it seem like he's going to be a little bit more than a cameo. You know what I mean? It seems like it's going to be a little bit more than a cameo. Still that girlfriend too? Yeah. Just DM'd you a collapsible rack on Twitter. Nice. All right. We'll check it out. But Tom had the entire Marvel universe, so he wins. What do you mean he had the entire... What are you talking about? He had the entire Marvel universe. What are you talking about? What? Oh, okay. You guys... Oh, we're in agreement here. Oh, okay. Thin black and gold suit is Miles? No, I don't. That one right there, I mean... and it could be. Like, but I think, you know, like, we don't really have confirmation that, like, I still, like, I mean, I'm on the whole Toby and Andrew on it. I'm like, it just seems like they're very much leading that, but I still, in the back of my mind somewhere, still kind of think, like, what if they're not in this movie? What if the Spider-Man we get are just variants of Tom Holland? Will Morgan, motherfucking Trinity. What is up, man? How are you doing? Yeah, that would be cool, though. I mean, that's it. I mean, it seems like they're just doing so much. in this movie. And I don't want this movie to be overcrowded either. You know what I mean? And again, some of the other stuff I was talking the other day, too, is like, I feel like something nobody's talking about is like the trickery that they always do in all these movies and everything, is that what aren't they showing us? But two, you know, they always do that thing where like they just show us clips from like the first 15 minutes of the movie. I wonder if they're doing the same thing here. Is everything we've seen in this trailer, in these trailers and TV spots, is this all just from the first 15 to 20 minutes of the movie? I kind of feel like it might be. Did you also notice how in Hawkeye, when they panned down when they were there on like Grand Central and everything, when they were panning down, they didn't show they know we were looking at that Avengers Tower to see who owned it. Damn it, we were looking. What if No Way Home was all a dream? Oh, they're pulling a Matrix on us, huh? They're pulling a Matrix 4 on us. Yeah. Motherfucking Will Morgan, dude. That was a great stream the other day, man, with the mailman. That was a great stream the other day, man. It was good stuff. But anyway, oh shit, man, it's already 12 after. We've already been going for 2 hours. We've been going for 2 hours. Nearly 2 hours. All right. Damn, I realized it's been that long already. I don't even know how I'm still going. I'm tired as shit. Woke up today, a little late. Just a little late, like, I don't know, a little late. I think it was like 6 a.m. Just chilling here at the house, being a little lazy. Went for a bike ride. Like I said, it was about an hour. And then just kind of hung out the rest of the day. Can't say I really did much. Tried to go to the comic shop, but you know, like I said, the books still aren't in. I went to the bike shop. They were closed. I should have known the bike shop would be closed, because their day will be tomorrow, Small Business Saturday. Yeah, Small Business Saturday, which should be mine too. I should probably go set up in the corner and try to sell these gift baskets and more. But anyway, guys, think that's all we've got for today. Thank you all so much for being here. Again, guys, Sunday, we're going to do a community stream. We're going to bring some people on. We're going to nerd out. We're going to talk about Hawkeye. We're going to talk about where we think this might be leading. We're going to talk more about these MCU probably shows and stuff like that. I mean, that's what we talk about in the community. We talk about that nerdy stuff. We talk about that kind of stuff, right? Nerdy stuff. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for being here today. Again, I wish I had some comic books to talk about for you all. But I guess I'll head to the shop tomorrow and should have my books, and we'll be able to talk more about some of those things tomorrow. You all have a very good night, and we will see you. What about Spider Monday? Oh, dang. Yeah. Tickets go on sale, man. I'm going to be getting them. I'm going to be getting my tickets, man. Like, believe me, my son was already asking. My son's like, "You get the tickets? We get the tickets? When are they available?" Oh, on Monday? What time on Monday? Are you going to get them? Like, bro, I'm going to get them. I feel like something like we go to all these damn movies on Thursday nights, son. Damn. I think kids. But you all have a very good day. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great weekend, and we will see you all in the next video or live stream. Actually, I got some videos queued up ready to go. You all have a good one, and we'll see you then. Later.